2-1, clear low approach.
Central line base T, you're on low approach.
At that point. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you gotta get that close to your mouth.
Okay.
If you can't hear yourself, I can't hear you, okay?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
7280 Alpha Zulu, Sioux Falls ground taxi, signature via Echo.
Echo to signature for 0.
Alright, everything's getting fired up here. We check the ATIS.
1533.
That's the current weather.
Advise initial contact you, information Yankee.
Let's listen to this quick.
Sioux Falls information Yankee, time 1556 Zulu, wind 2207, visibility 10, ceiling 15,000 broken, temperature 9er, dew point 2, altimeter 29er, 85. Visual approach runway 21 in use, has weather information, air mists, for South Coast surrounding.
How were you saying?
What?
What were you saying?
Oh, you listen for the weather.
Yeah, you get the current weather. And it has every hour has a new information, like it tells you if it's Yankee, Bravo, Alpha, there's a letter corresponding to it, so that when I contact ground control, I let them know what I want, where I'm at, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, and I always let them know at the end what information it is, so they know I have the current weather.
And then Truck 7, you said you want to go Alpha Lima and work on Lima?
Yeah, Truck 7, you have Alpha Lima and working on Lima. Hold
Okay.
Truck 7, roger.
And the mic, so you talk to towers, is that mic button, you just push that button. I'll do it today, but that's how you do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with you doing most of the stuff.
Sounds good.
Like, because I don't know what I'm doing. I can't that way.
Okay. Ground Cessna 1090 Whiskey, the West Cargo. Let's taxi out, depart the West Practice area. We have the current ATIS.
Cessna 1090 Whiskey, Sioux Falls ground, runway 21, taxi via KELO. Stand by for clock.
2-1 via KELO on 90 Whiskey. All right. Are you far enough forward?
What?
Are you far enough forward? Can you?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I can reach the pedals.
All right, so that's how you still.
Whiskey, departure frequency 125.8, clock 0135.
0135, 90 Whiskey. All right, how you?
That's 90 Whiskey, current ATIS. Information is Yankee, altimeter 29er, 85.
We have Yankee, 90 Whiskey. All right, so how you taxi is obviously the power of the engine will help propel you through the ground, obviously like an airplane. And how you steer is through the foot pedals. If you want to go right, you push right on the pedal. If you want to go left, you push left.
And that's how you steer when you're on the ground.
Yep, a lot of people will try to steer like this, like a car, but it's not going to do any good. So I always tell people to put hands in a lap.
Oh my.
All right, so we're taxiing now. So why don't you try taxiing once?
Okay.
So go right a little bit. And then
So right is my right foot, right?
Yep. Now go left.
Oh, you have to push kind of hard.
Yep. All the way to the floor, and your toes are your brakes. So if you want to tighten it up, you would just push on the toe part.
On the toe part?
Yep.
On the top part like that?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
See how it kind of it'll tighten the turn up a little bit?
Yeah. Okay.
So just kind of keep on the yellow line if you can.
Okay. Wait.
So
I
left.
gotta go left.
Yep. Push your left, and if it's not enough, add a little bit of brake. Just.
See, this is not my thing.
Yeah.
This is cool though.
You're doing good.
If people learn how to do it. Do you have any horror stories from people first coming out here?
There's a few instances where you have some close calls.
Okay, so I want to go.
All right, we're going to stop here because the runway's right here. I'm going to do a quick run up. We verify everything's running properly prior to taking off. I want to reach across here real quick.
Oh, go for it.
Checking the magnetos.
Wisconsin 3960 will be ready to go whenever.
Wisconsin 3960, right, you can contact tower.
There it is.
Watch yourself, do a flight control check. Making sure everything works properly. Okay, everything looks good. So I'm going to try to have you take off, okay? So I want you to hold on to the yoke about right there, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, if I ask you to pull back, I want you to pull back slowly, okay?
Like this?
So just pull back. Yeah, pull towards you. If I tell you to stop, just stop there.
Okay.
If I tell you to push forward, just push forward slowly. And if I tell you to stop, just stop wherever you're at, okay?
Okay.
And as far as the wings level, if you start tipping one way or the other, it's like a car. Just kind of adjust it as you need to keep the wings level, okay?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
No, but I'll try.
All righty. Give it a whirl.
So what do I do? Pull towards me?
Yep. So just go hold about right there.
Okay.
If I ask you to push forward or back, just follow the instructions, I guess.
Okay.
Tower Cessna 1090 Whiskey, hold short 21, ready for takeoff.
The 1090 Whiskey, Sioux Falls Tower, hold short runway 21.
Holding short 21, 90 Whiskey. Alright.
Pound 21.
You can let go now if you want.
On,
we're waiting for somebody to land.
Ground point 9er.
Oh,
Got a couple of F-16s coming in. You can see them.
Yeah, I see them. You gotta wait
255,
your
turn
turn.
left downwind.
Yep.
And turn left downwind 255.
You said you're from Detroit?
Okay, yeah, I'm from Detroit originally.
Okay, what brought you back here?
I got a job in KELO land, so I moved to KELO land.
Sioux Falls Tower,
Cool.
Whiskey Air 303
Yeah.
is with you.
How long you been here?
Almost a year. Yeah.
Visual
It's been
2-1.
a fun year.
Whiskey 303, Sioux Falls Tower, runway 21, clear to land, traffic
the
departing
coolest
priority
thing I've
arrival.
done.
Clear to land, Whiskey Air 303.
But, so are you from here originally?
I'm originally from here, yep.
When did you start flying?
I was 17 years old.
Wow.
So about 20 years now.
What got you
Well,
flying?
01, report.
My grandfather flew in World War II.
He report 10
Flew the
seconds prior.
P-38s and the P-51 Mustangs. And he always told me stories. Essentially, through all the stories he told me, kind of got me interested in flying. And went up, took lessons one day, and was hooked ever since.
Wisconsin 3860, turn left heading
Seems
150,
like that's a running
runway 21, clear for
theme.
takeoff, winds
Either love it or hate it.
0 at 7.
Yeah.
Alright, left turn 150.
So, when you talk about flight school,
39,
have you seen more people enrolling?
All 02 is on the go request.
We're starting to see more people enrolling, yes, especially with the need for the job market out there.
10 seconds prior.
So it's definitely helped out.
All 02.
And the unfortunately part is the cost,
Yeah.
but the reward after you get through everything definitely pays out.
When you talk about like college education, how does it compare for flight school? Is it cheaper than college education?
Well, every place you go to school, you got to go through the flight portion. So you're gonna essentially have to do it regardless whether it's at a college or a private setting. You know, the degree you get, obviously, depending on what you want to study.
255.
I mean, where you go, obviously, location, what school you go to is going to determine the cost of your degree.
Yeah.
But as far as the aviation part goes, for the flying part, to get your ratings to build up to the ATP, it's, you know, you can price shop a little bit depending on where you're going to go. But here in Sioux Falls, this is a pretty good location with the Sioux Falls Tower and the cost of the aircraft.
0 Whiskey, proceed on course, runway 21, clear for takeoff, winds 27010, caution my turbines, departed regional jet.
All right, clear to go 21, right turn on course, 90 Whiskey. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, hold about right there.
World 01, roger, have you make 2 more.
And we'll taxi out. Always look, make sure nobody's coming.
All 02, 10 seconds.
Like crossing the street?
Yep.
World 2, make 2 more turns and holding.
All 2.
So this is like second nature for you.
Oh, yeah. It's the best job in the world. All right, you ready?
3860, contact departure,
I
good
guess.
All right, hold about right there.
Okay.
And here we go. All right, push forward just a hair, right there. Push forward a little bit. Push forward. That's good.
Ah! Yeah.
Push forward.
Okay, push forward. Okay.
Yep, right there.
Oh my gosh.
Push forward. There you go, right there. Hold it right there.
Wild 01, report 10 seconds prior to hike.
And you're flying.
No way. How does that even happen? Oh my gosh.
It's magic.
Oh my gosh. Help me.
Just 41 Kilo, Sioux Falls Tower, continue for runway 21.
Clear for 6341 Kilo.
Doing good. Want to try to make a right turn out to the west practice area here?
Okay.
Just kind of turn to the right.
How much?
Just, you know, a little bit more than that. There you go, just like that.
Okay, so did Don fly?
Make one more
What?
right,
Did you fly with Don?
I did.
Ah, help me! Oh my gosh.
Just
I'm going to cut a lot of this out.
Departure 90 Whiskey. Say again?
I said I'm going to cut a lot of this out, me screaming. Like, oh
Push
my
nose forward a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Departure Cessna 1090 Whiskey out of 2.2.
I never thought I'd be able to do this.
1090 Whiskey, Sioux Falls departure radar contact.
Say again?
I said I never thought I'd be able to do this.
Yeah, now you're flying.
Oh my goodness. I was going to joke and say, who did it better, me or Don? Probably Don.
No comment.
Okay. I'll have to look back at it.
Now you're doing good.
Definitely Don.
Do you feel a lot of pressure in your yoke right now to hold that? Or is it pretty good?
Pretty good.
3860, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Is that how you can tell if you need to push or pull?
Yep. Well, yeah, it depends. You push or pull depending on if you want to climb or descend at a certain rate.
Okay.
But you have trim here that adjusts a lot of that pressure, so you're not.
Double push 3.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm getting nervous. Can you help me?
Sure.
I'm like, can you do it now? Okay.
I got it.
I've got my flying fix.
All right.
My hands will never stop sweating again.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just doing good.
Okay.
We're just coming up.
Oh my
We're gonna head out to the
gosh.
west practice area a little bit. I'll try to give it to you again. You can kind of do some more turns and climbs and descents. Where do you live in town?
I live on the east side.
Okay.
So, go over my house?
The other side of town, I guess.
Yeah. Or you could go over KELO. You can
Yeah,
wave.
we-
You probably can't fly over that, right?
Yeah, you can go over there if you want.
Sure. It'd be kind of cool.
Can you record it with your camera?
Oh,
Okay.
it's on there, back there, so we'll see it.
Well, it'll show right behind you. It won't show down, obviously. I don't think you can record
Yeah, I
with your
can do
camera.
this with my phone.
3205.
Oh, man.
And departure 109.
So, when we're talking about the demand for commercial pilots and the expanding program, because you guys are working... Oh, sorry.
Go to flight over the city.
System 900 Whiskey, you just want to overfly the city?
Yeah, just head downtown quick.
Roger, let's just wait till the F-16s are out of the pattern, so no for now.
Okay, how long do you think it'll be? 5, 10 minutes?
Yeah, probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, thanks. We'll wait then. What are you saying now?
So, what's this part? Because I know National American, are they working with the Sioux Falls Flight School? How does that work?
That'd be a question for Clay, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't know the details exactly on how that's all tied together. I know they're partnering up to where they're obviously providing the 4-year degree part of it, and then we're obviously providing the flight portion.
So, okay, so that's how it works, where you guys work together and...
They're teaming up together to create the aviation program between the two schools.
And how important is that, though, in terms of meeting the demand for commercial pilots, you know?
How important? Well, yeah, pretty much every major airline out there requires you to have a 4-year degree, and then obviously you got to have the aviation skills to get the job too as well. So we basically provide the practical experience, knowledge experience as far as flying the aircraft, and then they're going to provide the education part, the degree, the general eds, everything that leads up to the 4-year degree. But yeah, like I said, most major airlines require a 4-year degree to get to meet their prerequisites for the job. So it's something you're gonna have to get to go to the major airline route.
Are there other options with Sioux Falls Flight School for how that works, or?
Yeah, you can go to other 135 operators, fly freight, fly for smaller companies, corporate or charter companies. Don't necessarily require a 4-year degree.
3 Hotel Alpha on the ground at
So there's other routes you can go. You can fly instruct if you wanted to as a career.
Fly what?
You can fly instruct as a career if you really wanted to.
323 Hotel Alpha, Sioux Falls,
Is that what but you work other jobs too, fine.
Yep. So, yeah, it seems like the majority of the pilots either go corporate or go the airline route. It's a pretty standard route.
Talk about, we were talking about how much money you could make with these bonuses because it's demand right now.
Okay, I'll double check.
Yeah, depending on what regional airline you go to, there's definitely hiring bonuses, retention bonuses because of the shortage of pilots. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a pilot.
Yeah.
You want to try it again?
Okay.
All right, we'll just straight and level here. You can see Wall Lake come up here.
Okay.
So we'll fly over Wall Lake, and then maybe by then we can start heading back, fly over KELO land.
Why is it like going side to side like that?
Just turbulence.
Okay. So it's not me.
No.
I'm like, I'm doing something
It should be popping up for you any minute now.
Roger, you know. Can't you top? If you want to depart VFR, I can give it to you in the air.
That'll work.
Sorry.
We'll call you in the air. Thanks.
I get nervous.
Well, you're doing great.
Okay. You wouldn't lie to me, right?
No.
Okay. You could know too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a nervous Nelly about this kind of thing. But it's probably a good thing, right? Maybe?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you get fearless people up here?
Yeah, sometimes you'll bring a student up here, and then you find out, they do their discovery flight, they find out this is not for them. Obviously, it's probably kind of important to try it out in the beginning, make sure it's something you want to do. You hate to go through the degree, go through the whole degree program through, education level and then not like it.
So how fast are we going?
Right now we're going about 100 miles an hour.
Wow! The lake still froze.
Yeah, they'll be open here pretty soon. The river's wide open though, so that's good.
Oh man. So what are we over right now?
What are we over?
Yeah.
That's called Wall Lake.
Wall Lake.
Yep.
So what town would this be? It looks different.
It's not really a town there. It's just houses on a lake.
Okay. I'm like, it looks so different when you're up above.
Oh yeah, everything looks smaller. You can see much farther. Once you start a left turn, we'll kind of turn around the lake here. So don't get too far out here.
Okay. Like that?
Yep, so at 100 miles an hour, you can cover some distance pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty far. Oh man. Okay. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. You're making me enroll in pilot school. So are there female pilots? Like, do you have a decent amount of female people in classes, or is that something that...
Yeah, there's female pilots out there. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems to be more dominant with the men, but
Yeah.
the male, but it's yeah, there's a lot of good female pilots out there.
Departure 323
Of
Hotel
course.
Alpha's airborne, climb through 2,200.
Probably
we'll
like
be ready
most,
whenever
a lot of them are
it comes
post-military, or
For what?
like people who come and, you know, operate commercial flights. I think that was what Clay was telling me down there.
King Air 323 Hotel Alpha.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Roger, here it comes, squawk.
Typically, if you're going to the military route, you're not going to come to a flight school like this. They take care of everything in-house.
323
And then
Hotel
you,
Alpha.
okay.
And once they get done with that, they may come for a few hours to convert their military license to a civilian
King
license.
Air 3 Hotel Alpha, radar contact.
So who's the flight school candidate?
Clear to the Valentine Airport.
Who's a flight school candidate?
Yeah.
Anybody.
Climb and maintain.
Yeah.
Anybody basically from 16 on up.
Climb and maintain 16,000 now.
You gotta be like,
Hey, clear direct.
you gotta be 17 years old to solo.
Hotel Alpha.
Okay.
King Air 3 Hotel Alpha, read that correct. Super altimeter 2985.
But I mean, with a pilot's license, you can do all kinds of stuff agriculturally too, right? Like,
You gotta do crop dusting. You can do pipeline patrol. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with aviation.
'cause I mean, you don't necessarily need to fly the big commercial, you know,
Yep.
airplane.
Yeah. It's not for everybody. Flying the big airline route. Like I said, some people like to do the corporate, or they do a lot more out and backs. They fly to different destinations all the time. When I used to fly for a corporate department, we, you know, every time you want a trip, you never know where you're going to go next. You could, and you know, think you're going to end up in Fargo and then end up in Vegas. You just never know.
Yeah. That's gotta be fun. Good way to see the world.
Definitely. I've been about everywhere in the States for sure.
Yeah? Have you been to all 50?
Yeah. Yep.
A few times over?
I used to fly in Alaska. I lived up there for 3.5 years. And I rented a plane when I was in Hawaii and then pretty much covered everything around here.
Oh my gosh. Not a bad day for flying too. Okay, can you do it now?
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I get nervous. I don't want to be like nervous up here while we're talking too, because...
Well, I need you to try to land it one time though, at least.
Okay, one time?
One time. If not, if you like it, you can go do 2 times.
Okay. I feel like takeoff and landing are the tricky parts.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, once you get up here, it's just like, you know, once you get used to it, you're driving a car.
But don't you have to like make sure you're not going to run into other planes or...
1 second. I'd just like to fly with the city and then I guess head inbound for a couple touch and goes.
San Angelo Whiskey, Roger. Fly heading 120 for now.
120, Ninja Whiskey. All right, what are you saying again?
I was saying, I can't remember. I'm just soaking it in. Oh my gosh. So you fly this in flight school. How do you upgrade to the big plane that we all know?
Well, you start with this. You get your private instrument, work on your commercial license. But for the commercial, you got to fly complex airplanes, so a little bit more complex on this aircraft. And then you just start working your way up to bigger aircraft, and eventually to the jets, turboprops and jets type aircraft. And then every time you go, I mean, because the flying part's the same. It's just you got to learn the systems of the aircraft, the emergency procedures, admiral procedures. So you're basically learning the aircraft when you go to a bigger aircraft.
So what are we over right now?
Right, heading 150, Ninja Whiskey.
The Sioux Falls? Are we back in town?
Yeah, we're back over Sioux Falls here now.
Oh my gosh. And that's got to be a park or something, right? Golf course?
Golf course, probably. You got Lorraine Lake right there.
Oh man. This is so cool.
King Air 3 Hotel Alpha, contact Minneapolis Center 128.0.
What I was asking is, how do you communicate? Can you explain like what you guys are saying one more time?
To tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically just tell them what I want to do, and as long as they can accommodate it for me, they'll accept it. And then I get clearance to do like flying over downtown, because the airspace that's in downtown is controlled by the tower, so they're trying to, you know, coordinate with other aircraft.
Make sure
they where they need to be.
Yeah. I'm looking for the KELO tower. I have a bad sense of direction, so let's see if we can find it.
Will that be downtown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hit it.
We don't have to if either it's out there.
Contact altitude.
2,500.
Just 1 kilo, Roger, and verify you're heading back towards Madison.
Yeah, we're headed back from Madison.
Roger.
All right. So this is right here is Louise. There's 69th Street right there.
Oh my goodness.
They're building that big Avera Center right there, hospital.
Okay.
Just manager whiskey, you
That's
can
what
turn
they're
inbound
building.
now for your local flight over
I might
the city.
recruit you. You can come over here.
Shoot for the tower
I'll use
and you
your
let them know
to
when
get
you're
our
coming
building,
down
get
for
off the
landing.
new stuff being built.
Alright, heading to the city, we'll shift the tower, 90 Whiskey.
So 90 whiskey, contact tower 118.3.
Alright, thanks for help, 90 Whiskey.
I'll lead to a full stop, then departing back to the...
The big thing, you have the two hospitals. You got Avera and Sanford, obviously.
255, right?
So between those are going to be downtown.
255, understand you want to stop and go on the runway?
Look at it.
That is correct.
That's the 255, Roger. You can expect to stop and go.
What's stop and go mean?
So they come in to land, they make a full stop, and then they take back off again. It's like a touch and go,
Okay.
except they're actually stopping.
So it's a way for like people to practice.
Ground point 90.
Yep, the practice for landings. Tower, that's the 109 Whiskey downbound, over by the city, downtown.
Just 1090
My dad's gonna be so proud of me.
Report inbound.
Report inbound, 90 Whiskey. Say again?
Said my dad's gonna be proud of me.
Yeah.
Level 12, Roger, turn left.
Is he here in town too? Is he still in
No,
Detroit?
he's back home.
Level 2,
But-
Bravo 2, on the ground.
You know, he's like a motorcycle, four-wheel, all that kind of stuff. He loves something like this, and I've always been like a little bit more on the
255.
careful side. So it's like, you got to do that. They let you fly a plane. They did.
Citation traffic is departing prior to arrival. Caution light turbulence.
That's Sanford, right?
That's Sanford.
Yeah.
It's the blue team and the green team.
Charlie fly runway heading runway 21, clear for takeoff, 12908,
Yep.
the traffic 3 miles bound. Clear for takeoff, runway heading 21.
Slow down a little bit so you can view it more. Another cool view is obviously the falls. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's Cessna 255. Do you have the citation taken to runway in sight?
All right. So you got the Cinedome down there. See that?
Cessna 255,
So-
Roger.
That's
Maintain
false.
visual separation from the citation. Caution light turbulence.
Remaining visual separation, 255.
So cool.
It's amazing how everybody just converts their phones now because they take such good videos.
They do. Well, and it's just more convenient. I couldn't get this steady of a shot like this up in the window with my big camera back there.
Yeah.
Because how am I supposed to hold it? It's clunky. At this, I can just go, and it's steady and clear. And then I've got 3 angles.
Yep.
You know.
That's great.
This is, oh man, there's falls.
We'll do one more turn, and you can kind of get a better picture of the falls, and then we'll head in.
Perfect. Oh, and you know too, they don't point down. If I'm going to point down my big camera,
Yep.
I can't do it the
Citation
same.
1, Foxtrot, Charlie, turn the left direct, Lincoln, contact departure, good flight.
Correct Lincoln, 1 Fox Charlie, good day.
What's your favorite part about flying?
Landing.
Why?
Take off and landing. It's the most, you know, basically it's the most, what can I say, challenging.
Yeah. What are some of the challenging situations you've been in?
Just, you know, icy runways,
Yeah.
thunderstorms, icing. Probably the most challenging. Once you do it, it's just like anything else.
You say that, but I have a feeling a lot of people think differently.
You do experience, you learn to adapt and understand what you're supposed to do, you know. Do it. That it down there. There's a shrine.
There it is. Land. Hi guys.
I got the falls here for you. Off your left-hand side, and we'll head in.
Perfect.
The falls are really cool. Flying overnight,
Yeah.
everything, especially in the wintertime. You can see the lights and everything.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Christmas
it's
is
all
nice.
lit up.
Another cool time to fly is 4th of July. All the fireworks going off, you can kind of see the whole city. It's kind of neat.
Oh, true. Because it's, well, and the fireworks are in the sky.
Yeah, if you're high enough, you're not going to get hit by them, but yeah.
Here they are.
It was good to come inbound for a couple touch and goes.
Cessna 9 0 Whiskey Roger, continue left downwind runway 21. Runway 21 cleared for the option, the wind 270 at 6.
After the option 21, Andrew Whiskey.
Awesome. That is so cool. See you, Sioux Falls.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, grab on.
Okay.
I'll walk it through you the first time, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to come in and land on that runway over there, runway 21, same one we took off on.
Okay.
You always take off into the wind.
Okay.
This is 255, just verify you can be right turn out to the north.
All right, we'll add some flaps.
Oh yeah, I'll do right turn out to the north, 255.
I'll push nose down and start the gradual descent.
Okay. Where's the runway?
Just 255.
I have no idea.
Continue, runway heading, I'll call you turn.
That's right there after left
Okay.
traffic. See it over there? See the big
Okay.
2-1?
All right, yeah.
2-1?
Yep, turn left.
I don't see the 2-1.
You'll see it here.
Okay.
Medevac 9020, hotel, Sioux Falls, tower runway 21. Continue, you're following a Cessna on turning a left base.
You're looking for Cessna. Teacher Joe. Continue.
It says 255. Continue current heading, and I'll call you turn course.
You see it now?
All right, and continue.
The runway?
255.
The 2-1 is what the compass heading is. So that's how they designate each runway.
I don't see it.
All
I'm
right.
looking. I see the brown building that my car's parked.
It's over here to the left farther. See that bus?
Okay, yeah, now I
Just
see it.
beyond the
I
bus.
see 2-1.
All right, so
I see it.
so we're going.
Okay.
Okay, turn towards the runway.
Medevac 2 hotel,
Okay.
traffic factor runway
What if I
21,
miss?
clear to land, wind 270 at 8.
Say again?
So what if I miss?
Well, we don't want to miss.
Teacher Joe.
Let's not miss. You'll be fine. Here we go. Start slowing her down. All right. You're looking great. Just keep wings level like you're doing. Keep your nose coming down.
Just 255. You can turn right heading 270.
When we get down here, we're going to start a small
All
flare.
right, heading
What's that?
270.
We're going to start pulling back and kind of roll it in. Pull back.
Just 255. You can continue the right turn on course, traffic no factor. And
Woo!
departure
Over here.
25.8. Good day.
All right.
Contact departure.
Oh, why are we going fast? Are we going back up?
Yep, one more.
Okay. One
All
more
right.
landing?
Yep, pull back. Pull back. Pull back more. Now push forward. Hey, all by yourself. Push forward. A little bit more. There you go. Nice job.
Hey! That wasn't as scary as the first time.
No. The more you get out here, the more you do it, the easier it is. It's like anything else.
Like riding a bike?
Yep, practice makes perfect. Pull back just a little bit more. There you go. Nice job.
Okay.
Make a left turn.
Just 90 Whiskey, make left travel.
Andrew Whiskey. All right, we'll stop your turn. Level your wings.
Like that?
Yep, a little more. Look back at your runway. Should be perpendicular to it. Now turn left again.
What'd you say?
Should be perpendicular to the runway.
Perpendicular.
Now we're going to turn, we're going to parallel the runway now. This is a traffic pattern. Looks like a rectangle if you were to look at it from the ground.
Like a road,
Exactly.
right?
Sure.
Okay, that's runway 33. It's not us.
No.
The runways feel a lot
Just
longer. when
90
you're on
Whiskey,
them.
traffic to follow is the King Air turning 1 mile bound.
It's right next to it. I see that airplane right there. Sanford airplane coming in.
Yeah.
King Air. We're going to be following them.
Okay.
This will be a full stop, okay?
What's that mean?
We're going to land.
Okay, for real.
For real.
Cessna 90 Whiskey, King Air traffic, no factor, runway 21, clear for the option, caution back turbulence.
Clip the option 21, 90 Whiskey.
How do you get the feeling for when to pull back more? Or...
It's just through experience. You kind of see that sight view, and once you practice it, you learn what to look for. All right, we're going to put the push nose down. I want to make a left turn again.
Okay.
I'm going to turn a left base, as it's called. And when you're perpendicular to it, stop your turn and level your wings. There you go.
Like that?
Yep. Nice job. Nose down. Add some more flaps.
Big Alpha Park, still.
King Air, medevac 2 Sierra, contact ground 121.9.
Over ground 2.
Looking good.
You got my back.
That's it.
I said you've got my back. That's the only reason why I was doing it.
I will turn towards the runway now.
So that way.
There you go. All right, we'll put full flaps in. Try to see if we can make this one a little bit smoother.
Yeah. Let's try. What's your tips?
Close your eyes. No, you'll be all right.
Right? I don't know if that's the thing. You could probably do that. Okay.
All right, we'll do it together again.
Okay.
You get down here and just kind of hold it off. The idea is kind of get it close to the runway here. Just kind of hold it off before you, and it'll settle onto the ground for you nice and easy. There you go. Lower the nose. And we'll steer with your feet now.
So what do you do?
Just like we did before. You want to go right or left, just push on the appropriate pedal. And we'll start slowing down.
Here we are.
Made it.
In one piece? So right turn.
And we'll clear the runway and go to the tower.
Okay.
Ground Cessna 109 Whiskey, let's go to West Cargo.
Cessna 1090 Whiskey, Sioux Falls ground, taxi West Cargo via Alpha Lima Kilo.
Alpha Lima Kilo to parking, 9 Whiskey. All right, nice job.
No, thank you for teaching me. Holy smokes.
You want to try taxi a little more, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. Yeah. I was not expecting to get to do that, so thank you so much. That was so cool.
Glad you enjoyed it.
It's going to be such a cool story. Well, and important too, because we'll go back and do this. But I'm glad that we did this today so we can make sure that we have got, like, the flying part.
Yep.
Because that's got to be hard too. Like, do you guys have to cancel classes and stuff? I mean, if it's bad.
Yeah, it depends on the weather. A lot of times the weather dictates what we can do. We try to, if we can't do the flight portion, there's always ground stuff to do to cover.
Right.
So we try to take that time to get that part out of the way. And when it's nice, we definitely try to get out as much as we can and take advantage of it. Because like everybody knows around here, you wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
Yeah. And you probably don't want to learn in bad weather. Some of it's probably good.
In the beginning, no. But once you start getting experience, when you get an instrument rating in commercial pilots and ATP, you need to start getting some experience in the bad weather to gain that knowledge so you can utilize it in your career going forward when you start getting into the airlines or the corporate or charter companies. It's not always nice out.
Right, exactly.
And with technology, with GPS and all the advancements, it's amazing what you can do as far as shooting approaches down to pretty low minimums at airports that never had before.
Yeah. I'm amazed.